Yo, what is up, guys? If you're interested in getting coached by me personally, feel free to join my Discord server and DM me directly. Link is in the description down below. I've helped hundreds of players to get to their dream rank, and I can guarantee that I could do the same with you. Enjoy the video. Okay, so the first thing to take into consideration is what is the wave state and what is happening in the top lane here. Obviously, this applies to every single lane, but we're just gonna give an easy example so that you understand. So, is it pushing towards my enemy top laner, or is it pushing towards the enemy top laner? So this is going to be important because if it's pushing towards my Aatrox, then the Camille is not going to be reluctant to fight. She would want to fight the Aatrox, as it's not a good idea for the Aatrox to fight there. As opposed to if it's pushing towards the enemy Camille, then the Camille is going to be reluctant to fight, as she has no need to fight him, so because she can just get the minions. So that is going to be the first thing. The second thing is, what escape does the enemy Camille have? Well, her escape is going to be her E. She can just easily hook onto the wall and then run away, right? So if you're being logical here, the best thing to do is obviously to either wait out Camille E, as if she doesn't have the E, then it's going to be like a really easy gank. And obviously pay attention to her summoner spells. If she has flash plus TP or flash plus ignite, then even if she has an E, she still has an escape route, which is using her flash. If she has neither of those, then it is a very free gank to go for, and you can just easily gank the Camille and go for the kill. Now, the second thing that I do want to be talking about is how to perform the gank. So I see a lot of people just running at the gank like this, and then try to gank. This is obviously like a really bad idea, and if you're a good jungler, you know that this is not a good pathing to take in order to gank the top lane here, or the mid lane, or the bot lane. What you want to be doing is take the widest approach possible to make sure that you're using the field of view as efficiently as possible, because if the enemy top laner sees you coming from here, obviously he can just run away, and there's absolutely nothing you can do in order to chase the enemy top laner. As opposed to you taking the widest angle possible, now she has way less time to run away, and you can just follow the enemy Camille and go for the kill, right? An important thing to understand is that you always want to try to stay between the enemy top laner and the turrets. Why? Because this makes it so that Camille cannot run away, and she's gonna have only two options: is try to force and go towards the turret, or go towards the river, or fight the Aatrox, or fight me, right? So try to really take the widest angle possible, whether it's in mid lane. And in this case, in mid lane, it's going to be like a little bit different because the lane is way shorter. So what you want to be doing is play with the field of view. If the enemy top laner, mid laner, sorry, is here, then you want to be hugging this wall as much as possible, as the mid laner will not see you, will still not see you, and now he sees you, right? You see, like with the field of view, he has not a lot of time to react, but if you take a wider angle right there, he will see you much more early, right? So always play with vision as much as possible. Same thing for bot lane, especially if you're ganking through this wall, it's a lot easier as they will not really see you. And now you're gonna have like a lot of time to actually perform the gank. Most of the time though, like this is going to be warded, so you're gonna have to pay attention to the enemy support or the ADC warding this area. If you see that they're going out of vision, or you know, like your bot lane like has a ward here already, this is going to be like a good indication that they warded here or not. All right. So the next thing that obviously you want to be considering is, where is the enemy jungler, right? Because even if you're performing a gank, the enemy jungler can be smart and go for a counter gank by tracking you efficiently. If you have, one, the information on where the enemy jungle is, two, you're paying attention to the CD of the lane that you want to be ganking, three, you're taking the optimal path, and you try to go for a gank at the right timing, then there is absolutely no reason for you not to succeed. Thank you for watching, guys.